Okay. Hello friends, today we will see the topic from the communication network and the security as TCP/IP protocols. Okay. In last lecture we have seen the layered architecture of the TCP/IP protocol. So what is TCP/IP? TCP/IP it is nothing but a transmission control protocol of the internet protocol that is called as the TCP/IP protocol. In last lecture we have discussed about the how many layers in the TCP/IP protocol suite. This TCP/IP protocol suite, which is having basically 5 layers. In that, we have seen the topmost layer. It is nothing but the application layer. Application layer. Next, it is a transport layer. Transport layer. Next, network layer. Data link layer. And the last thing, physical layer or the physical layer. Okay, these layers we are having in the TCP/IP protocol. Now we will move forward that after the architecture of the TCP/IP, in last lecture we have seen the details about that. Now go forward as data unit created by the every layer. Which type of the data unit created by the every layer? Layer to layer, they have changes the data in the different type of the unit. Okay, that's why whatever the with respect to the host A and host B, and sender it is nothing but a host A, and receiver it is nothing but a host B. From that, when from host to host and from one PC to another PC, when we want to transfer the data, that is it is nothing but a host A and the B. Through a different types of the layers, that data which is transferred to the host B. Among that, in this also we are having a 5 layers. For the reception of the layer, we are also having a 5 layers. That's why we are having the data unit, and at the each level of the unit, at each level of the layer, we are having there is a change in the data unit. That's why the data unit which is to be changed, we will write here. Okay. For that, with respect to the application layer, the data that should be in the message format. This message which comes from the host A. From the host A, which data will it can be transferred to the B. That is nothing but that data. It is nothing but in the form of message. The unit data unit for the application layer, it is in the form of the message. Then from the transport layer, this message it is converted by the transport layer as segment, data segment. Okay, that is converted the message into the segment. After that, the when data it is in the segment form, at that time network layer will convert that segment into the datagram. Into the datagram form. The unit of the message when at the network layer, that should be in the network datagram. Okay, that means the function of the network layer is the message which is in the segment form have to convert into the datagram form. Then whatever the data coming from the network layer which is in the datagram form, that will be converted by the data link layer in the frame format. In the frame format. That's why the data unit and the data link layer it is in the frame format. And this physical layer it accepts the frame format data and which will convert into the bits format. Into the bit. Whatever the data in the frame format, it will converted by the physical layer. It is in the bit format. That's why there is a data unit created by the each layer as from the host A, this application layer which is having a data unit as message. Then transport layer having the data unit segment. That means whatever the message coming from the application layer to the transport layer, that should be converted message into the segment by the transport layer. Again, from the transport layer to the network layer, this segment format, it is converted into the datagram format. This datagram format, which is collected by the data link layer, which is converted into the frame format, and this frame format, when at the physical layer, it is converted into the bit format. That's why this is the data unit created by the each layer. Yes, clear? Understood? That means when we explain the TCP/IP protocol suite in the architecture, at that time you must know you have to represent your answer in the form of the this application layer, which is nothing but when you explain the application layer at that time, whatever the data that is should be in the message format. Okay, when you are going for the transport layer at that time, with respect to the data, your data unit should be in the segment format. In this way, we are having datagram format, frame format, and the bit format. Okay, that is regarding the datagram format. Okay, now the another most important thing is that whatever the data created by these three layers, whatever the unit of the data, that packets that cannot be changed by the router. Okay, whatever the data created by the upper three layers, that cannot be changed by the router. But lower two layers having the data, created the data, which are the packets are there, that can be changed by the router. Okay, that it cannot be changed by the router, but it can be changed by the router, which is the data created by the lower two layers, which are the two layers, data link layer and the physical layers. But whatever the switches are there, that cannot be disturbed any type of the data. That's why the another main important thing regarding the router, the data change or the format of the data created by the upper three layers, that means application layer, transport layer, and the network layer. The packets from these layers are cannot be changed by the router, but the packets created by the data link layer and the physical layer that can be changed by the router cannot be changed by the switches also. Okay, that is regarding the data unit created by the every layer. Now we will move for the detailed study of the layer to layer structure. That is nothing but a basic and very important layer. Lower layer, it is nothing but a physical layer. Or we can say that the physical link layer. Physical layer. Okay. Now, when we want to transfer the data from the host A to the host B, the basic and the first layer, it is nothing but a physical layer. This physical layer, it is actually a logical function or the logical layer, because whatever the actual data transmission, it is not from the physical layer, it is from the transmission media, which is inbuilt in between the physical layer. That's why the logical connection exists in the physical layer. It is a lowest layer in the TCP/IP protocol. This is a logical connection and having the lowest layer in the TCP/IP protocol. Okay. Again, that with respect to the transmission media, they are having the primary responsibility of the physical layer is to carry the individual bit present in a frame across the link. Okay. The basic function of the physical layer, whatever the data from the data link layer, that is in the frame, but the conversion of the frame to the bits is done by the physical layer. That means here the frames are converted into the bits, and this conversion it is done by the physical layer. This is the main and basic function of the physical layer. Okay. After that, the bits received in a frame form, that will be converted into the transmission media, and that bits have to send to the transmission media. with the transmission media. Then the basic function of that, whatever the for the transformation of bits to signal, the main function of the transformation of the bits into the signal, it is done also by the physical level. Okay, whatever the transmission media that cannot be passes the 0 and 1s, whatever the data at the physical layer as in the format of the zeros and ones. But these 0 and 1s cannot be directly transferred through a transmission media, through cable. Instead of that, whatever the transformation of the digital signals, that is nothing but a zeros and ones, that can be converted into the electrical signal, or we can say that these are the optical signals. To transfer the optical signal, we require a OFC cable. When we want to transfer the electrical signal in terms of the voltage, current, power, we need a coaxial cable. Okay, for that, to transfer the transformation of the digital signal into the electrical signal or the optical signal, that also done by the physical layer. This is a very important function of the physical layer. So we will list out whatever the functions of the physical layer also. Because here the actual functions, which are the total functions by the physical layer. So for this physical layer, to define the encoding, which type of the encoding we have to define, it is the function of the physical layer, either encoding in the zeros and the one format. Okay, which that means whatever the bits are there, we have to transfer into the electrical signal or the optical signal. For which type of the encoding, which type of the transformation of the data is to be done with respect to the condition, actual condition, from in which way we can transfer the data in safe mode. That's why to define the encoding is a function of the physical layer. Then second function, to define the transmission rate. Okay, which type of the transmission rate, that means per message how many bits can be transferred at a time. That transmission rate can be defined by the physical layer also with respect to the data. Then to define which type of the synchronization it is to be done. Actually the at the transmitter and receiver. When transmitter transmits the data from the transmitter to receiver, at that same time the receiver also can send the proper in proper sequence, can accept the data, receive the data. That is nothing but a synchronization that should be maintained by the physical layer also. Then network connection, either point to point connection or the midpoint connection. Which type of the network connection we have to choose to transfer the data, it is a function of the physical layer. Then physical topology, for that particular data transmission, which type of the topology how to select is done by the physical layer. There are having the different types of the topologies as star topology, burst topology, ring topology, mesh topology. Which one is the best for that instant? Okay, that is done by the physical layer. Then which type of the media which type of the media bandwidth have to define, as there are having the different types of the media bandwidth for this reason. That is nothing but a baseband and the broadband transmission. It is to be done. Then multiplexing. The multiplexing, at a time how many bits, how many data can transfer over a single communication channel. It is also defined by the physical layer. Then the characteristic of the transmission media and the sender receiver. It is defined by the physical layer. And lastly, which type of the transmission mode is going to be selected as a half duplex, duplex or the full duplex. Depending upon the condition, all the functions are done at the physical layer. Okay, that means all these total functions, these are nothing but functions of the physical layer. Functions of the physical layer. Okay, and for that we are having a passive hubs, simple active hubs. We require passive hubs, active hubs, and then communication network as coaxial cable or the transmission media, then connectors, couplers, repeaters, multiplexer, transmitter, receiver, transceiver are associated with the physical layer. Whatever the hardware devices actually used to transfer the data among our transmission media, all these devices, hardware devices, are concerned with the physical layer. So actually these are the functions of the TCP/IP protocol layer, in that the first lowest layer is nothing but a physical layer, and actually these are the functions of the physical layer. Basically, in a single line we can say that what is a function of the physical layer. That means whatever the data from the coming from the data link layer, that converted into the bit format, and the conversion of that digital signal, that is nothing but a bits are nothing but a zeros and the ones, and that zeros and ones have to convert into the electrical signal or the optical signal, because we can't pass the bits directly the digital data through a transmission media. So to choose a proper sequence, proper channel, for that we have to transfer the electrical signal data through a transmission media, and whatever the another things which have to transfer the data which are related, that all these are considered by the physical layer. That's why that is regarding the these are the functions of the physical layer. Okay, yes, understood. Okay, so today we will stop here.